Alrighty, we have our first caller for the Blitz League. Who do we have calling?
One and only Jaden Lopez.
Whoa!
Wow. Do you think with how well you're playing and, the absence of your quarterback the last couple of weeks, maybe that you could kind of, take over as quarterback? Maybe quarterback controversy here for the starting spot?
I personally think that I have the best quarterback in the league on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this gray guy is you guys talk about. I don't know who he is. But Will was the best quarterback in the league, if you ask me.
Yeah, and I would have to second that. He's right there.
He's got speed. He's got accuracy.
Dual threat.
Yes,
yeah, I am a huge fan.
There's not much you can't do.
Yeah, we just try to. We are media members. We gotta try it.
Stir the pot. You gotta stir the pot up. Very well to handle that. Good job on that.
Yeah, good. That was the right answer.
There's no other quarterback in this league I'd rather choose.
Nice. Right. Like that. Now it's just sounding cute. But now it's seeming like, for me, the chemistry could be off. The chemistry could be a factor, especially for the playoffs,
I feel like the chemistry between me, Will, David, and the rest of the team is great. And I think this last week, our team's chemistry has gone up.
Whoa. But there was also factors in that game as well that I would say may have gave you guys an advantage. You had a new quarterback for the Steelers, and their chemistry was just completely off. Like the player they added in with Lou, great player, hell of a player, yes. But it seemed like once he was added to the team, the chemistry was completely off. I think there were certain points he was rooting for the other team's quarterback. It was just not a good signing. So
he couldn't handle the heat of losing a little bro, and that's just kind of got to his head. That's what I think happened.
Okay. All right. Well,
I did have another question or two. Yeah. No, I know. He talked about a couple of things. Now you're saying that he's the reason why you guys are doing well, and maybe he thought too much of himself. That's okay. But he also said in the podcast, I can't force guys to come, to not, to be here and stuff like that. Did you take exception to that? You mentioned that it's, it was your graduation. It was a big day. And,
Yeah.
It's like, so did you take exception? You thought he was taking a shot at you with that comment?
I don't know who he's taking a shot at, but I don't think anyone on our team has missed the game that they didn't have something very important to do.
Yeah.
Right.
David had the police academy. Will's out for his sister's wedding. I have my graduation. We have a life around football. It's
right.
About a work-life balance. And he kind of looked past that and saw it as no one showing up.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of rude that he did that. And I realized that we all have our own personal things.
Rude? Is it rude? Yeah, it's rude, but...
Yeah. Well, let me just say one more thing. From what I also am trying to understand and figure, and what I'm seeing is that there was something brewing between David and Nick specifically for a while. Did you see that prior to this?
There was a tension since week 2 of the season.
Whoa! In week 2, I thought you guys were a sure bet. You know what I mean? And
well, that was their first walk. They didn't lose week 1, so week 2 they took their first loss.
See, the thing is that we have someone who claims to be the best safety in the league, but plays Trayvon Diggs defense. Gets all his interceptions,
right?
Touchdowns. So,
well, he's always after the Nick 6, and the thing about that is, it's a gamble. So it's a high risk, high reward.
With playoffs coming up next week, right? How are you feeling getting back into your receiver role? I know that earlier on in the season the ankle got damaged up. How's that feeling?
The ankle feels great now. It's fully recovered. I feel great. I'm ready to perform at the highest level. And one thing I want to mention, everybody out there, my team has 5 losses. 4 of those games, I wasn't even there. So for all those teams that think they can beat the Falcons at full strength, there's not one team in this league that can beat us. I want them to be known and said.
Well, they can only be beat if you're not there. But if you're there, you guys can't really be beat.
If me, David, and Will are there, there's no team in the league that can beat us.
But you're the one that only has one loss while you're there, right?
Yes, that is true.
So you are the biggest X factor on the team?
I wouldn't like to say that. I think a lot of it goes to my QB getting me the ball. But I think I am a big factor, but I think it's a team sport, and we play well together, and that's what it is.
You have excellent media training, I must say.
Yeah.
We tried everything we could here.
Very smooth.
We tried everything we could to lure you into some toxicity, but you powered through it, and good luck to you in the rest of the season and in the playoffs, man.
Thank you.
All righty, we got another caller here. Let's see what we got. What's going on? Who do we have calling in?
What's up, guys? It's Falcons manager, Will.
Whoa, the Falcons manager. What an absolute treat. Your draft was incredible.
Amazing.
I appreciate it, man. That's where it all starts. I was, I'm trying to get manager of the year. If I can't get MVP, if I can't get a championship,
Yeah.
pro, I want at least manager of the year for that.
I mean, seeing that, and it's incredible. And he played some defense, too. I heard he was playing some safety out there last week. Did you get the report back, or?
I didn't get the report back. I trust my team. I let them handle their business. When I show up, they let me know what's going on. But I think that's going to be a big move for us. I think putting Jaden back at safety. He's a ball hawk. He's a beast. He's going to make plays. That's all he does is make plays every single week. So I think that's going to be the right move for us, putting him back there at safety.
We can't talk around this controversy.
Let's do it.
Do you have any thought of looking to patch things up with this player that's, I guess, gone AWOL, just at least for the playoffs, just to put winning and, the team first? Has that even crossed your mind?
I'll give you some intel right here. I actually did have a private conversation with, we all know what we're talking about. We're talking about Nick Six.
Nick Six, yes. Okay.
Yeah. I had a private conversation with him, and I definitely want him to show up. I definitely think he's a huge asset to our team.
Right.
I think there's 6 overall. It's a big pick for me. I think he's a good player. I don't know exact numbers, but he must be up there with interceptions. So that's someone I want on my team and on the field with me for sure. It's going to work on that chemistry again. I mean, I don't want to lose a guy for the next season or however that may work. Don't want to lose him for the playoff. So I just figured I would reach out to him and let him know, no love lost on my end. He has to be an adult and talk with the other guys. But for me, as the captain, as a manager, I'll put him back in and see what we could do. I just want to win games in the playoffs and win a championship. So we need Nick.
Right.